Off to you.
Hey, welcome to the Keystone Real Estate Show. It is show number 66. This is where we talk about what's important for buying and living in Colorado. Plus, we'll take a peek behind the MLS curtain with the top 5 new listing picks for the week. So, I am your host, Matt Dayton. I got Benji here with Benji Does. What's up, Benji?
How you doing, Matt? It's great to be here. What do we have today?
We've got we're seeing some price reductions left and right. So our price is really falling. We're going to take a look at the top 10 where they're falling and see how they stack up against some counties, see if we're falling too. So we're going to check out some news. We're going to go check out behind the MLS and see a little bit of what's happening today. So Benji's going to be monitoring the chat for us today. So please feel free to chime in if you have any questions. And before we get going, if you find this information useful, please consider subscribing on YouTube channel. And either way, thanks so much for watching. So yes, sirree.
So is there anything happening up there? Anything fun?
Yeah, oh gosh, we always have fun happening up here. But usually that fun revolves around lots and lots of snow.
Right.
So, but actually we do have the Rocky Mountain Country Fest coming to Keystone this weekend.
Very cool.
At the Warren Station. So that's going to be nice and fun. It's going to be at the Warren Station. It's kind of a smaller venue. Now this picture's outside, but it'll be inside, which is nice because it's going to start at like 8 p.m. So it'll be a little bit chillier. But they're going to be doing that at the Warren Station. That's kind of a smaller venue, so make sure you get your tickets in advance, and because I think that'll probably fill up. But that's kind of a fun, more intimate venue. So if you like country music and you want to come up to Keystone, this would be a good one to jump on.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. You country music fan? You country music fan, Benji?
You know what? I used to not be. I'm such a snob with my music. I was younger. But now, some of it's really good. Some of it's amazing. I love some country music a lot.
Like country and your Western. Good, man.
Yeah.
I know my wife broke me into country music a little bit. So
yeah, I think, well, I grew up with classic country. My parents listened to a lot of it, and then the 90s happened around me, so I had Garth Brooks and Clint Black and all that stuff growing up. And I like it now as an adult.
The last concert I saw before all the COVID stuff happened was in Breckenridge at the Riverwalk Center there. Lyle Lovett.
Oh, man, that's huge. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's great. He's great in person. He just a great interaction with the audience. So
I had a friend tell me the worst one that she went and saw. I think it was Clint Black. She said that during the show, between songs, he'd just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and roll the next song. She said it was the worst concert. I was like, all right,
Lyle Lovett was he's like a storyteller.
Oh yeah,
he's kept you interested.
Yeah. So what is up with Uptown 240? I got to know what's going on with this thing.
Oh man, this is just the first time in the news on Uptown 240, right? So we have been seeing a lot of news about Uptown 240. I'm going to share the article here with you, but basically what they're find the article. Look at me.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, if you got it. I can't seem to find it. I had it.
No problem. There it is.
Yeah, so they've sold it. It went through the bankruptcy thing. It's sold to the developer who is talking about doing the hotel there, the parking structures, all this stuff, and all the stuff that's been through all these council meetings. But they finally sold it. That whole structure you see right there, they're gonna have to scrape that and start over.
They can't keep that in place?
No, unfortunately, I guess
Or are they changing the floor plan and everything then?
No, they're going to do the same, basically use the same design, everything.
Because it's already been approved and everything.
Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and do that. So it's going to have the condo units on top. It's going to have parking garage down below, and then like some businesses in there too. But this whole concrete structure, they got to scrape it because it's just been sitting out in the elements too long, I guess.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought that, but I guess
I know you'd think they could just go off of it and use it, but
yeah.
I think that, you see like those towers of rebar sticking up. I think they
Right.
rust, and so I think they just got to start over from scratch. So it used to be Adriana's. It was like this Italian restaurant there, and they had like llamas and stuff, rabbits and deer and stuff out in the back. It was
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. They had like this big fenced in area, and they had all
Uh-huh.
this domesticated wildlife out in the backyard. Um, but that family decided to scrape that, go in with the developer, build this whole thing. COVID happened. Developer backed out. He freaked out, pulled his money out, and left these guys high and dry. So it's been
Hmm.
just sitting there with this foundation since COVID happened. And it was going strong. It had all these people that were buying into these. They put money down for units. And then it just
Oh
all fell
yeah.
apart on them.
I
So
forgot about that.
yeah, super bummer.
Did
Bummer.
that guy pick up those people, or are those people just out of their money? I wonder.
I think they're just out. I think they're just SOL on that whole thing. So
Dang. That
yeah,
sucks. It's cool
terrible.
that they're picking this back up though.
It is. It is. It's cool. They're going to pick it back up. They'll get it. Just it's been an eyesore in Dillon. So, like if you look at, I'll show you a quick map view here, kind of where everything is. If you look at this map,
Mm-hmm.
it's got. You can see. Let's see. I'm over here in Dillon. So this is the amphitheater right here.
Okay.
And this is the area that they're talking about doing that hotel and condos and stuff. So
Mhm.
this is the Arapahoe Cafe
Okay.
that they shut down this last fall. So that was kind of the one that was really sad for everybody. This is like a Best Western motel type of thing.
Mhm.
So this is the property that they want to do that big project that we talked about last time,
Okay.
where it's going to be like those luxury condos. And then this up here, this is the Uptown 240 site. So that's what
All of that is in right now?
all of that's just all that
Oh,
concrete.
man.
Yeah. So they just got to scrape that and go back to the drawing board.
That sucks.
Totally. It's awful. It's an awful deal, but at
It's
least,
good that it's coming back though.
yeah, it's time to move forward.
Yeah.
Time to get it back and going. I know a lot of people lost a lot on that. So but that's just life, I guess.
Yeah.
You go big deals, big risks.
All right. For this next section here, we're talking about price reduction. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's allergy season out here, so it's really kicking my butt. But local to me, I'm interested in single family homes, and then I've also bought and sold in this market. So I look on Zillow all the time, but then I also watch real estate shows on TV and YouTube channels. The YouTube guys, they're always ringing this doomsday bell.
Yeah.
There's going to be a 30% drop in home prices or home valuations over the next, but these are like 8-month-old videos. So like, are they dropping? I see some price reductions in Arizona on single family homes, but they're all still hovering around 400 grand.
Right.
Is that happening out there? And is it really dropping nationwide? What do you see?
Yeah. So, I mean, you have kind of a couple things you're looking at, because there's list price. So you can put your property on the market for $1 million, and then that's, where you start your list price, your asking price. And then it ends up, let's say, selling for 800,000. But meanwhile, like maybe the market really maybe they should have listed it for 850,000, and they just shot for the moon.
Mm-hmm.
So there's list price, there's sales price, and then there's those price reductions. So it's kind of looking at those. So there's a lot of factors. Usually what they're looking at is, where did they bring it down to? So they brought it down to 850,000, and then it sold to 800. So the article we were looking at today had these top 10 deal alerts. So what cities in the U.S. here are seeing the most price reductions. So number one was Portland, Oregon. So they're seeing, these aren't not price reductions, but basically discounts off of list price. So they're seeing 8.8% in Portland, Oregon, Miami, Florida, 5% in those price reductions. Tampa, Florida, coming in at number 3. Columbus, Ohio.
OH.
Then we get the OK in the city.
That's a pretty house in Oklahoma. Look at
I
that.
know. So there's a list price of $323,000. So if you like Oklahoma, Memphis, Tennessee, number 6, 3%. That's a little carport guy. So there's a $435,000 property in Orlando, Florida, so 3% there. San Antonio, Texas, about 3%. Dallas, Texas, about 2.8%. And Virginia Beach, Virginia, 2.8%. So I did a little bit of research, and I was kind of like, well, what are we looking like in Summit County? And what I saw here, so for an average, so the percent of list price received, and again, this is based off of where they brought it. If they started at $1 million, they brought it down to $850 and it sold for $8. That's what we're looking at. The bottom price they brought it to and what it actually sold for. So Summit County year to date, the average sale to list price is 96.6%. So we're a little bit over 3% for average for Summit County. Last year we were just a little bit over 2% on those price discounts. So that 98%, it seems kind of like what we've seen a lot of. If we look at kind of a little deeper dive as to what we're seeing in the different areas, Breckenridge right now, 96.2% of list price is where we are. And then Keystone is a 94.3%. So a little bit more discounts and about a percentage difference. So from last year to this year, according to this year to date, and there's a lot of different factors that can play in here, but we're about a percent lower off a list price from last year. So,
and everybody in that article was like 4 to 5%, 3 to 5.
Yeah, it's a lot of, so as much as 8 and as low as about 3.
So that's nowhere near the 33% or whatever. And those are like 8-month, 10-month-old YouTube videos, I think.
Right. Well, and there's always like that, there's you gotta
get them clicks.
Gotta have that hook, to your clickbait. We haven't stooped to clickbait yet.
So should we do that for yours?
We'll
put devil horns on you and have fire coming up, and we'll be like, the market.
It's burning.
We'll see how many clicks we can get.
we need some good clickbait.
That's funny.
I don't know.
All right. We're into this week's real estate tip. What the heck is the 2836 rule? This was funny to type up. I was trying to guess. I couldn't come up with anything.
What you got? Any guesses?
Okay. No, that means nothing to me. 2836 means nothing to me.
Got nothing. Yeah. So this is what kind of a general outline of what lenders are looking at. They're using this rule when they're qualifying you for a loan.
Okay.
So let's say you want to buy a $500,000 house.
Okay.
And how much do I need to make to buy a $500,000 house to afford a mortgage of $2,500 a month?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're looking at. So the 28% is how much house, that's the percentage of your mortgage or the percentage of your income that should go towards your mortgage, 28%. Okay. That's what they're looking at. If you have enough income to cover that 28%, that's good. The 36 part is your overall housing expenses. So they're taking a look at, well, so maybe a $500,000 house, but it's got $1,000 a month HOA.
Yeah.
So they're looking at that. So you got your principal, your mortgage, your interest, your taxes, your homeowner's insurance, your HOA, those all have to go into the factor for the 36%.
Wow.
Yeah.
So those are the two different numbers they look at before they approve you?
Yeah, exactly. So those are those are guidelines. They're not rules. I mean, the lenders are required by law to evaluate a buyer's ability to repay.
Mhm.
So these are guidelines that they're using to look at that.
So is that number different for like a first-time home buyer?
Well, FHA, like there's a federal housing, you can get an FHA loan,
Mhm.
and that can be higher. Like you could go, it'd be 50%.
Where are these rules at? Do you have to be a lender to know this stuff?
You can learn a lot of this stuff like just online and reading about it. But generally, yeah, I mean, these are, and it's good to be able to evaluate this. You can go on some of these online apps, or Zillow even has one where you can plug in all the numbers for everything, figure out what your mortgage payment's going to be. It'll total it all up, and you get a great idea of how much you're going to end up paying. I was just looking at one this morning. Here, I'll show you just on my phone. You can see okay, numbers are all backwards.
Yeah, I wish I could flip you around.
But the idea is you can just plug in, okay, I got a $500,000 house. I can get a 6.8% mortgage rate. The HOA is going to be this much. The taxes are going to be this much. So I wanted to actually show a little bit of what, like evaluating a property like that actually looks like. So for example, it's going to take a look at this property here. So if this is a Silver Queen condo, and I plugged in the numbers for the price of the property, plugged in the numbers for the HOA. This one actually has a pretty high HOA. Yeah, I know. Some of these have just been getting hit with
$1,090 a month.
It's insurance, man.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, really high. Now it includes pretty much everything in there. So you're not going to be paying a lot in your utilities or anything, and you don't have cable, internet, phone, heat bill, gas, all that stuff is going to be included. They got, I guess, electric maybe isn't. There's maybe like another $30 a month, but still, it's $1,000.
You need to put your bar tab in there too.
Exactly. So you plug in those numbers. Now, the one thing that's a little bit tricky on these right now is this annual tax rate, because the taxes are looking at, some of these come up, they're not going to be your accurate tax rates. So if you want to make sure you get your accurate tax rate, you can go to the Summit County website, and this is right in here. You can look up your property that you have or a property you're interested in getting. You go into departments, you go to the Summit County Assessor's website, and in here, you're going to have real property valuation. Go in there, click on that, enter in the schedule number. So let's throw in a schedule number here. I'm just going to, actually, if we chose this one, the schedule number is right here. So I can take this guy, copy that, throw that into, so I just got that schedule number from the listing. Sorry, I didn't share that part.
All right.
So, and then I go in here and it shows this is the archive valuation. But down here, 2,646 is what the assessor's estimated 2023 tax basis is.
Does it show the prior year?
Yeah. So it was, so they had it valued at 298,800. So every 2 years is what they do the property tax valuation off of. So they had it based off of 2020, and then this is as of June of 2022. So it like almost doubled.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious what last year's would have been. Probably like 1,300, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't show on here.
What a kick to the teeth. That'd be so scary.
Yeah. The most people's property taxes doubled. So
yeah.
The nice thing is it's not, we're not looking at,
like Texas property taxes. Those guys pay like, it's like a mortgage, and you're
Really?
paying, oh gosh, yeah. I mean, like I don't know what the percentage is, but you're paying. I have clients up here. They're like, yeah, I pay like $30,000 in property taxes in Texas. So we're like 7%, 7%.
So there's give and take in every state. I wonder, we should probably do a show about the best state for property taxes.
Yeah. I mean, now Texas, you don't have the income tax. We have the income tax. So, it's kind of, so I don't know, if you live in Texas and you invest in property in Colorado, that's a pretty good deal. You get the cheap Colorado property tax and you're not paying the income tax.
Yeah.
For me, if I did it the other way around, that would, I'm getting hit twice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, so that's a little bit of a deeper dive. And I Zillow, I'm not always a huge fan of Zillow, but I do love the fact that they've got that tool and it's really easy. That mortgage calculator. I'm sure there's others out there, but that one's pretty easy to use.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Zillow is like the Canva of your industry.
Yeah.
Designer,
it kind of is. It kind of is. So yeah, so they had, $500,000 house with these numbers plugged in. You're looking at would be about a $3,859 a month payment. Everything, insurance, interest, your principal, HOA dues. So $3,859,000. You're gonna have to make about $128,000 a year.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it's not a small income that you got to make to live up here.
Yeah.
So I don't think they pay that as a lifty at the ski area.
No, that makes me wonder. Is that guy driving up the mountain every day?
We're packing them, a lot of people in one place. That's kind of what you got to do to make it work up here.
All right. We're at that part of the show where we do our MLS check and we look at our today's top 5 properties of the week. Let me get that pulled up really quickly. There we go. Oh, did it change the size?
I'll share your screen.
Boom. There we go.
Ding.
All right. So our first one is expensive and it's a condo. This is 62 Broken Lance Drive in Breckenridge.
Yeah, we're just starting at $1 million.
Starting there.
Just going to start at $1 million today. So this is actually a new listing we just brought on.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, cool, really cool spot. You're in zone 1 there in Breckenridge, which means you can short-term rent this, which is big for investment purposes. A lot of people want to just have a little condo they can use and invest it and rent it, help cover the costs. So this one is 1 bedroom, 2 bath, 835 square feet. And just kind of a nice it's kind of your traditional Breckenridge mountain property. You got that river rock. Does have a garage, so that's pretty awesome.
It's nice.
There it is. Yeah, nice to have that garage, the storage.
How many square feet is this one?
835.
Okay.
So, but washer dryer in there. That's really great to have.
Nice looking kitchen.
Yeah, great looking kitchen, wood floors.
Green.
Yeah.
I haven't seen green tile in a while. That green marble, that was a big feature of the 90s.
Green might be, maybe it's coming back. I don't know. It's my son's favorite color. He thinks he's the green. He wants to be the green ninja.
Green ninja?
Yeah. He's got these beautiful bright blue eyes with dark hair, but he wants green eyes.
I always wanted to have green eyes and red hair. I thought that was a cool combo.
That is a good combo.
All right. Next one is a single family home, $1,450,000 in Dillon, Colorado.
Yeah, this one is great location. You're back in the Summit Cove area. Got lots of trails out the back door. All that, a lot of that green that you see on there. That's just like open
national forest.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you got those trails. Some of my favorite hiking and biking trails. You're right near the bike path. Really good location and cool neighborhood too.
That is cool.
Yeah, just surrounded by the national forest. So these houses, they're a little cookie cutter on the outside, but this one is just really sharp looking on the inside.
Yeah, that blue tile is Really cool.
Yeah, we were talking last week about just the different colors and appliances and bringing in bright stuff. So yeah, but they did a great job with remodel on this.
I always want to ask you dumb guy questions like, hey, what's it like waking up to these beautiful mountains every day?
It's not,
yeah.
it's not bad, but I'm waking up in the dark now. The dang daylight savings.
Oh yeah.
Bull.
We didn't do that in Arizona.
I know, you guys just somehow figured it out. I don't know why
we got to put up with everybody else.
Right. Yeah. You got to change your time for meetings. Yeah.
This is pretty nice.
Good looking place.
Is this the basement we're in now?
Yeah, kind of like the basement room there.
Very cool. I love it.
You got a rec area. It's not a real big house. It's just under 2,000 square feet.
That's pretty big.
But yeah. Space is used well. It's 3-bed. It's got 4 baths. So you got a little fenced in area for the dogs. You got your garage. I think it's great, everything you need right there.
Yeah, I keep threatening you and my sister that I'm going to move up there one day.
Bring it.
I got to make $120,000 a year, though.
Hey, you know what? You get there. You're on your way.
All right. This next one is it's a townhouse in Breckenridge, 43 Linden Lane for $1.5 million. This is really pretty.
Yeah. This one is kind of center of between Breckenridge and Frisco.
Okay.
You got easy access to both. You got the Colorado Trail right nearby there. Golf course, Jack Nicholson Golf Course. I screwed that up for you. I said called it the Jack Nicklaus Golf Course.
We're good with that.
You can't handle this.
No one's going to check us.
Fact check.
Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicholson, Jack Nicklaus. That's a tough one.
That's cool. I like these housing development areas.
Yeah, this one's a nice layout on these. You got the garage. They remodeled this one. I love this wrought iron railing that they did.
Yeah.
I really want to do that in my house.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is a good looking one.
This is my speed. I like, and look at the tile backsplash. See, this is done super well.
Pretty. Yeah, a lot of white. So I was talking to a counter guy. I think they're going the white's in right now.
So, I don't think white's ever out. Has it ever been out?
I don't know. I guess not.
It's always clean. It always looks good.
Yeah.
Those are nice. I like those a lot.
Yeah, that's sharp looking. Got a barn door in there. Look at that. That's
one hell of
headboard.
A headboard. Yeah.
Gosh, it's kind of like a hotel feel.
Yeah.
The old headboard. Great looking bathroom. Yeah, they did a nice job with this.
Yeah, they did.
Spared no expense.
Oh, there it is. Sliding door.
There's your barn door.
Gotta have it.
Barn door.
This outside space. This is super nice.
I wanted a barn door in my house so I can just tell my kids they left the barn doors open.
What were you raising, a barn?
Barn doors open. They check their fly.
Dang kids.
But yeah, good spot, good location. They got a shuttle with the HOA that you can take the shuttle into town. So this one is what is it? It's what, 1,526 square feet. So
yeah, 1,526.
Yeah, not as big as the last one, but 3-bed, 3-bath. Good little townhouse style place.
I like that one. This one looks interesting. I'm excited for this one. This is a family home in Breckenridge, 141 Shekel Lane.
You need to explore this one. It's like the tree house.
Yeah, look at this. It just keeps going.
It's a tall one.
1, 2, 3, 4 balconies.
4 decks. Wow.
Look at this. 2,923 square feet.
You like shoveling decks?
I got heated floors at 2 million. What is it? 2 million what?
2,225,000, 2.25.
Yeah, you better have them heated decks.
Right? It's got your hot tub, Benji.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Is this the highway here?
Silver Shekel neighborhood. Again, right between Breckenridge and Frisco. One of my favorite areas right here. You got the flume trails, which are great mountain bike trails. You got the bike path right across the highway there. Again, you got that Jack Nicklaus golf course.
That's cool.
So
I love all this. It's probably very private.
Yeah, nice and private. Downhill sloping lot. So a little steeper, and you can kind of see that in the construction of the property with it being so tall there.
Yeah. Okay.
Always a little bit trickier to work with these steeper lots, but you can see that's your stairs going down to it.
Okay.
So you got an armful of groceries and you slide down the banister.
Yeah.
Spiral. You got the
I'd have a conveyor belt into the house.
Right. Might come in handy. So, but you got great views from this. Oh my gosh. You're going to have, it looks like they took it on a snowier day, but you're going to have awesome views of probably like peak 1 and 2 and the whole 10-mile range. So, but nice looking kitchen. I like the kind of brick they incorporated in there.
Yeah. I love all the windows. I wasn't expecting this on the inside, to be honest with you. Just the outside tells one story, and then the inside's a completely different one.
It does. That's a lot of windows.
Mm-hmm. So is this parking up here?
Yeah, that's kind of where you'd park up there, and then you come down the staircase there that you saw. So, yeah, sometimes they do these and they create like these parking bridges across to these houses. I've seen some of that. But yeah,
nice bathroom.
Yeah, they updated the bathrooms on it. So it's 4 bathrooms on this one.
I always wonder if they build these in the room, you know?
Yeah, you'd have to symbol
shade on timber.
Maybe don't peel it in there, but
yeah.
I
had a boss with a huge bed like that in Germany, and I was like, why?
Yeah. I love the aspen log. They do like some people do some aspen log ones. They got so much character. They're gorgeous.
Is this? No, we're not in the basement yet. Where's this at?
Does it have a basement? Yeah, I'm guessing that's the basement, like rec room. You get that
it opens out.
The table shuffleboard. I see those in a lot of places. That game with I forget what they call it. It's like table shuffleboard.
I don't even have an idea how to play that.
I don't either.
I just make
all I know is there's sawdust involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all these bathrooms, they really did all of these.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
Here's one of them.
There's one of your decks. Get your shovel.
Same one?
Yep. Same one. They get the shed. There you go. Now you get some of those views. I don't think that does justice on what the views could be, though. I think this thing is going to have pretty sick views.
Yeah. That's putting it pretty lightly, I think. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is that like fog or no? We're in the clouds, aren't we?
Clouds. You're in the clouds.
Wow.
So
that is cool.
So 2,900 square foot house, 5-bed, 4-bath, $2.25 million.
I'll be honest with you, it's one of the more unique houses, at least
fun
on the outside that I've seen.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fun house. Love that kids would love that house.
Oh yeah, they just scramble all over the place. You could never find them. You'd have to have an intercom system.
Exactly. You probably got your email out the back door.
Yeah. All right, here's our last one. This is in Breckenridge, a single family home, $2,599,000.
So 2.6. What do you get for 2.6? So you get a 4-bed, 4-bath.
A lot of space.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized house. 4,800 square feet.
Is this that same golf place?
Yeah, these are actually kind of funny. I didn't plan that, but these are all kind of the same.
All in the same kind of area.
Yeah, so pretty big lot. It's 2.15 acres, which for up here having over 2 acres, that's a lot of land. So I think so got a lot of space, a lot of privacy. Looks like some great views too.
That's so cool.
I want to see what the views look like from the inside, if they're as good on the inside.
That's a good looking house.
Yeah, it is. Kind of stucco house, got some log incorporated, some stone.
Like that guy's bed.
Right? On the outside.
Where the magic happens.
It's a little bit of an older house. It looks really great. It's built in 73.
Mm-hmm. I like this carpet that they have in here. I've been in a few places that have a carpet like that. It just feels nice.
Nice and plush.
Mm-hmm.
Good wrestle match.
Good place to break a collarbone.
Yeah, I got wood floors in my living room, and I think it like really made me miss out wrestling with my kids.
Yeah.
So
if I just take a few good hits.
Yeah, you can't wrestle on wood floors. So yeah, nice stone fireplace. Is that interesting? Is that like in the kitchen? It's in the dining area. Yeah, I guess
think the kitchen's through here. The dining area. There's some kind of a bar here.
Yeah, you get your fireplace in the dining area. That's cool.
Through. I think it passed through in the other room too.
Nice ambiance.
Oh, look at that.
What am I looking at?
It's like a surface, counter surface.
Oh yeah, just an overhead. Yeah, counter bar height. That's a good use of space.
I bet this thing comes up out of the top here, and that's
it's like the hood thing that pops up.
Yeah, I was looking for a hood.
Yeah,
that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, those work pretty well.
There's your hot tub.
Hot tub, too hot. Get in a hot tub. If you ever Google James Brown hot tub, that's a pretty good Saturday Night Live skit.
I've seen some good Saturday Night Live skits recently.
That's a good one. Right near the golf course there. Yeah, nice big. Look at that. That's a great primary bedroom. That's big. Yeah. Got those big windows, tall ceilings.
Very tall.
Yeah. Yeah, huge bedroom. There's debate whether I'd want to have the space in the master or primary bedrooms and, the space in the bedrooms, or more space in the, the common areas. I don't know. What do you think?
I've never really had like a big bedroom. And then my parents, they used to have this massive bedroom in their house. And I don't know. I like a smaller place. If I had a big place, it just feels like there's too much to take care of.
Yeah, just give me a big garage, enough storage. Good.
I like head height though. I've got to have 9 feet or better ceilings for sure.
Dude, I'm not gonna go in a hobbit hole.
Oh man, I'm so tall, it's stupid. I bonk my head on everything, and I'm bald. So when I bonk my head, you can totally see that I just took myself out. Oh yeah, man. These showers
on your head, Doc.
Yeah, showers are the worst. If I'm getting out and it's got like one of those metal things, it's like, I've stood up into those before. Day's over. We're done today. We're just gonna take a nap.
Okay, need a bandage.
Nice huge bandage.
Oh gosh,
I gotta wear a wig to cover it. Hey, you're looking pretty sharp today.
Yeah, just go for just a toupee.
Yeah, wear it backwards. That's how the cool kids wear it.
Right.
That's a huge deck. Look at that.
Yeah, that is a cool property. Really, and it's easy to get to too. I mean, to have that, to over 2 acres and just super easy access is great.
I wonder where 2 acres winds up at. Is it all the way back here to this fence area?
Yeah, it's kind of below the house right there is where that is.
You could do so much stuff with that much.
Oh yeah.
Very pretty house. Yeah. All right, that's it for me. That's all I've got.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Benji. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us. Been the Ski Summit Show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us a like, and consider subscribing. Have a wonderful day, and hope to see you in the mountains soon.